Hello and welcome to the channel. It is exactly 1 week to the day the Apex Court, the Supreme Court, directed that the hold notes of 200 naira, 500 naira, and 1k be allowed to circulate back into the system. Neither President Buhari directly or through the CBN has responded to the court ruling. As a result, it has continued to cause apprehension among the people to contemplate even doing business with it, as it is still widely rejected. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Hold notes. Cash crunch worsens as Nigerians wait on Buhari. The widespread rejection of the hold 500 naira and 1000 naira which persisted yesterday was worsened by banks' refusal to accept deposits of the notes without registration on the cash return portal CRP of the Central Bank of Nigeria CBN. Following the February 10th CBN deadline for the old 200 naira, 500 naira and 1000 naira notes, the CBN established the CRP for bank customers to register hold notes intended for deposits. After registration, the depositor gets a reference code. The reference code must be submitted to the bank before the deposit is accepted by the customer. Vanguard investigations reveal that banks cannot accept deposits of hold notes from customers until the CBN suspends or eliminates CRP registration of hold notes deposits. Although banks are giving out hold 500 naira and 1000 naira notes, they are not allowing customers to freely deposit the notes into their bank accounts. Confirming this development to Vanguard, a banker said customers are still not collecting the hold 500 naira and 1000 naira notes because when they ask if they can pay it back into their accounts, we tell them yes, but with the CRP reference number. Without the CRP reference number, we cannot accept deposits of the hold notes. Meanwhile, the widespread rejection of the hold notes coupled with the scarcity of 200 naira, 500 naira and 1000 naira notes has worsened the ongoing cash crunch. According to a bank staff member who spoke on condition of anonymity, the last time we were supplied with new notes was about 3 weeks ago, while supply of the old ones started this week. Consequently, the exorbitant cash exchange charged by POS operators persisted with customers paying between 800 naira to 1000 naira per 5000 naira in areas where POS agents had cash. Lamenting the continued cash crunch, Mrs. Atinuke Olau Sebikon, a POS agent who spoke to Vanguard, said she has been waiting in her shop since morning for the lady who promised to supply her cash. She lamented that though banks were paying old cash for withdrawal, the public is rejecting it. There is no cash to run my business for 2 days now. The person that promised me cash has been posting me since morning. Till now, she has not brought it, and I was about to lock up when you came in. I am tired of everything. My bank told me that they were paying old cash. I decided not to collect it since the public is not accepting it. The government should do something about this situation because it is clearly getting out of hand. On his part, Mr. Railwan Ariyo, a bricklayer, said, I have been to Ikotun today with the hope of withdrawing cash from the bank, but no bank ATM was dispensing cash. I had to visit the POS agents there. Almost all of them had new notes. I paid 1000 naira to withdraw 5000 naira. Even the supermarket close to my house now dispenses cash from 500 naira upwards. To withdraw 500 naira, you will pay 100 naira. Mrs. Aminat's animation, a banana seller, narrated her experience saying, I was at the market to buy banana today. People who took the whole naira notes to the market couldn't spend them. They were lamenting bitterly because the bank won't accept the notes. I pitied them. Some had to go to some provision seller shops at Ikotum to withdraw cash at 800 naira per 5000 naira. People are losing money and the government is just staring at us doing nothing. I hope people don't lose trust in the Nigerian banking system after all these troubles settle. Mrs. Dupe Eboreme, a trader, said she doesn't accept old notes because traders in the market are rejecting them and the banks are not accepting them. I don't accept old notes. People are not accepting it. Even traders in the market where I buy my goods are rejecting them. Banks paying out old notes are also rejecting, so why should I accept it? Customers who do not have cash can do transfers. I accept that. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Earlier, the CBN and President Buhari acceded to the Supreme Court order and announced the notes to be legal tender again. That is when businesses and banks will start exchanging it for transactions. At the backdrop of the relief from the Supreme Court judgment on whole naira notes, respite was far from over, as long queues at ATM locations continued. Investigations showed that the improvement in cash supply to banks the previous week, prompted by President Buhari's order extending the status of the 200 naira's legal tender, vanished last week, with bank officials reducing the amount of cash withdrawal per customer. Confirming this development, a branch head of one of the banks in Ikeja, Lagos, said that cash supply to branches dropped to between 500,000 naira and 1 million naira last week, from between 4 million naira and 3.5 million naira last week. Speaking on condition of anonymity, the official said, "We had an increase in supply when the 200 naira notes were returned. Before then, weekly supply was about 1.5 million naira. But after the president extended the legal tender status of the 200 naira notes, supply increased to between 4 million naira and 3.5 million naira, comprising 3 million naira of whole 200 naira notes and 500,000 naira of new notes. But this week, supply reduced to between 1 million naira and 500,000 naira and consisted of only new notes, depending on the size of the branch." Another Tier 1 bank official in one of the branches located at Abulado, Old Ojo Road, Lagos, said that the last delivery of cash supply to the branch was 2 weeks ago, Thursday, February 23rd. "The last time we had supply was on Thursday. Since then, nothing has come to this branch. We are hoping that things will improve next week," he said. Similarly, a top branch official in one of the Amuwo Udofin branches of another Tier 1 bank, who on condition of anonymity said the CBN did not release enough cash to the banks, adding that the branch only received 1 million naira since the beginning of the week. He also noted that the cash given out is not coming back into the banking vaults as nobody was depositing cash. The small cash being pushed out is not coming back to the bank, neither did it return to the market. Nobody wants to part with the little cash on them. This shows that there are big challenges ahead if the CBN refuses to push more money out, he stated. In Marina, Lagos Island, a bank staff who spoke to Vanguard on condition of anonymity said most of the new notes brought to the branch have long been dispensed and the few ones brought today have been loaded in the automated teller machines ATM. The last batch of new notes were dispensed last week, the previous week, before the election. The amount being brought has not increased, and we have to ration it at the ATMs so that every customer can go home with cash. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.